Hey, it's Aaron. Just wanted to give you a quick video, quick message on Medicare. Um, I know that this stuff is confusing. You know, the mail, it doesn't really help. The ads on TV, the radio, the television, it can be overwhelming. Um, I just wanted you to know that the biggest decision you have to make is a global decision. You have to make a decision. Are you going to take something with Medicare? You probably are. Are you going to go with the option one in the Medicare and You handbook, which is having original Medicare A and B, adding a Medicare supplement to that, one of the plans A through N, and then adding a drug plan? Or are you going to go with option two, where you have a Medicare Advantage plan, which is when a private insurance company replaces your Medicare Part A and Part B and typically adds a Part D plan in with it, so it's kind of a buffet, which will generally have lower premiums, but will have, usually higher copays than a supplemental plan, and have some network, more restrictions in regarding network. Once you make that decision, and you're probably going to need help to make that decision, but once you make that decision, the mail becomes less onerous. You don't even need the mail because you can, work with somebody like me who understands the programs and can help explain to you how they work and give you some premiums so you can anticipate what's in your best interest based on a lot of considerations, some of which are your health and your affordability, what you can qualify for, if you can qualify for any government assistance or other programs. You can look at one of the videos on my YouTube channel or on my Facebook page, Medicare Prepare, and I outline how Medicare works, and I talk about Plan F, Plan M a little bit, but I explain how these things work. And then I have another video there on how to find the proper Part D plan for you, how to find the best considerations. Doesn't mean there's one plan that's perfect. There's no plan that's perfect, as I've said many times. It's best to work with somebody who has a lot of experience here. It's just like, I don't know, the power window on your car broke. Most of us could fix that if we had to. We could go to YouTube. If we needed to change our oil and our oil filter, we could go to YouTube. We could do some self-help stuff. We could figure it all out and get it done. But do we really want to do that? Change oil. I occasionally change my own oil. Not so much anymore, but I used to. But it's best to work with somebody, at least garner who have experience and they can, get it done much more expedient and educate you. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to educate you. I'm here to give you enough information so that you can make clear, concise decisions and know what your options are, how to minimize your exposure, work within your means, and set yourself up as well as possible, within your means. It's my experience, 35% of my client base will have a Medicare supplement and add a drug plan. 65% of my clientele will go with a Medicare Advantage plan. And just the nature of the business. But the mail really bothers me because it makes things confusing to people when they're getting mail from so many different sources and so many different companies, even the same companies offering both supplemental plans and Medicare Advantage plans. It can be onerous. It really can. One lady I met maybe 6 months ago in New Jersey, she had Medicare, only Medicare, and she had a drug card, and she thought this was a bona fide drug plan. It wasn't a Medicare designated or approved drug plan. It was a discount card. I'm guessing it offered her a discount on her drugs, but it wasn't a real plan. And her drugs were probably inexpensive to begin with, so she didn't really notice any high costs for drugs. The problem with this is that she didn't have a bona fide drug plan, and then when she did enroll, she did get a slight penalty because she hadn't enrolled in a Medicare approved drug plan. So there's a lot of bells and whistles and a lot of, I should say, screws to turn bolts to tighten. You just got to know how to do it. And once you have somebody in your wheelhouse, you have an agent. I think that's the smartest thing to do. But if you are going to do it yourself, I've put a lot of the tools on my YouTube channel. You can call me with questions. You can, find an agent. You can use me. I'm happy to help. At any rate, I just wanted you to know that I see the piles of mail that I speak to them. I know that it's not easy. So if I can help, you know how to reach me. I hope you have a good day. Thanks.